Hello everyone, Alan here. Alright, so I'm one of the guys who took the leap of faith and invested in a ViDock. For those of you who doesn't know what it is basically an external graphic card. You got a laptop. In this case, this is an early 2013 version of the MacBook Pro with the Retina display. Normally it's got a GeForce GT 650 mobile chip in it that, well, for most cases performs fairly acceptable in games. If you do, however, want to get some additional speed, you would want to either buy a desktop computer, or you could just accept the fact that you in that computer, which in my case is an i7 quad-core CPU, 16 gigs of RAM, 500 gig SSD disk. If I wanted to buy a desktop, I'd want it basically to get at least the same specifications, or else it'll be a downgrade, and then I guess the finance would get too much. So I invested in a ViDock. In that ViDock there, which is plugged in through a Thunderbolt cable, as you can see here, runs into the Sonnet Echo converter box, which has the express card cable that runs into the ViDock. Inside the ViDock is a Zotac GeForce GTX 760 with 2 gigs of RAM, the AMP version, I should say. So basically, with this attached, you normally would have to disable your onboard graphics card and then be able to run the GeForce CPU. And just to give you a quick demonstration here, you'll see something here that is a bit out of the ordinary. So if I go into the device manager and check my display adapters, you will see that I've got two display adapters: the GeForce GT 650M, the mobile chip, and the GTX 760. Now, normally this would have to be disabled, and until I did the latest upgrade for the NVIDIA drivers, it actually used to be. So after I did the update, it re-enabled the onboard GT 650. I thought that was pretty weird, being able to run the drivers on two graphics cards. So I thought that might actually be a bug. So if we check let me just minimize this again and go into screen resolution, you'll see the two screens here. This one is the normal large screen here, the external screen, Lenovo 24-inch, and this one is the monitor on the laptop. So if we check the properties here, it will say that this monitor is running on the GeForce GT 760. Now, here's the weird part. This one is actually running the GT 650. Now, normally, before I did the NVIDIA driver upgrade, the GT 760 actually also ran that one. So that's pretty interesting, actually. I'm going to continue toying a bit with this. I just wanted to give you guys that update. If any of you have experienced this, let me know in the comments below. And feel free also to comment if you just got some other experience you want to share with the ViDock. Until then, thanks for looking. See ya, guys.